folks. Let me explain. Y'all already know this is Punch Wrong Boxer, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, this past weekend was a great weekend in the sport of boxing in the heavyweight division. Oleksandr Usyk beat Anthony Joshua. Arguably the best heavyweight in the world. Pound for pound, #1 in the sport of boxing, numero uno. And I hope that Anthony Joshua is coping with his loss a little bit better today. Y'all already know, man, he had a meltdown. It was emotional and things of that nature. Got a lot of people that was mad and the way he stole the spotlight, took the mic. Thought I was going to sing some karaoke or something. But anyway. Hope he's coping with his loss. And he made a good account of himself, made adjustments, things of that nature. He came short, and it is what it is. It's boxing. Anthony Joshua, great fighter, lost to a special fighter. Now, the fans want to see the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. We want to see it. You already know how undisputed is very, very important. Very, very important, especially in the heavyweight division. We haven't seen it such a long time. Now, I'm very pessimistic that this fight is going to happen. Let's not forget what Tyson Fury has been saying. Tyson Fury said that he's retire, in which the WBC have stated that he got up to the 26th to send them a written note clarifying his position. Is he retired? This was the invoice of the WBC. We had communication with his promoter, and we gave him more than 10 days until the 26th of August to confirm in writing if it is a final decision, and in the way, proceed and address the issue. I already know he doesn't got the ring belt, doesn't got the lineal belt. Oleksandr Usyk got it. It was on the line versus Anthony Joshua. Now, Oleksandr Usyk have stated himself that if he does not fight Tyson Fury for the undisputed, that he will no longer fight anymore. Oleksandr Usyk, in quotes, I'm sure that Tyson Fury is not retired. I'm convinced he wants to fight me, and I want to fight him. If I'm not fighting Tyson Fury, I'm not fighting at all. So technically, we got to August 26th to really see what these guys are going to do. If Tyson Fury doesn't give him a written note to the WBC and Mauricio Sudamon or the board, whatever, then mean he's officially retired and they'll strip him from the belt, or he has to vacate the belt. And if he does, then Oleksandr Usyk won't fight nobody, won't fight for the undisputed, and he retires. Ladies and gentlemen, look. Let's say this. If that happens, he could retire. But let's say Tyson Fury gives them a written note and say, you know what? Nah, I'm just bluffing like I always do. Y'all already know Tyson Fury be lying his ass off. Great fighter, but he's a damn liar. But I don't know if he plays the mind games. I don't know. He gets a kick out of it. But he's a liar, I say. Now, let's say he doesn't drop the belt. Let's say he tells the WBC, nah, man, I'm just joking, man. I'm not retiring. I still think that there will be a lot of hurdles to make this fight happen with the negotiations. Y'all already know Oleksandr Usyk is not going to be no B-side to Tyson Fury, in my opinion, even though there's going to be a lot of money. But I think that Oleksandr Usyk, I don't know if he took less. I think it was a half-half. I think they made the same type of money, Oleksandr Usyk and Anthony Joshua. But he's going to be the A-side. And Tyson Fury said recently that they better pay him a lot of money to come out of retirement to fight Oleksandr Usyk. That's what he said. There's going to be a battle. You already see what's happening with Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. I do believe they're going to be announcing the fight soon. But for now, they've been going through negotiations, and it looks like it's not going to be, it's not easy. And I don't think the Usyk and Tyson Fury is not easy as well. I think it's actually going to be more difficult. Because I believe that both of these guys want a lot of money, and they deserve a lot of money, especially Oleksandr Usyk being Anthony Joshua. I think he deserves a lot of money. Now, I still think that Anthony Joshua was in play. I still think in negotiations they could still use Anthony Joshua as a bargaining chip, because I still think that Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua is actually bigger lucrative than the Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury. I also even think that Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder is even big too. But I think that we think that Anthony Joshua is out the way. And look, I want the undisputed, ladies and gentlemen. I want the undisputed, but I'm just trying to make sense out of this business-ish. You understand? Don't get mad at me. I'm just trying to make it make sense. I don't think that the negotiations with Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk is going to be easy. We still got to wait till August 26th so Tyson Fury could clarify in written statement or whatever if he retired or not, or if it was just bluffing. And if he retires, or if he lets go of the belt, if he just lets go of the belt and don't retire, then Oleksandr Usyk is not going to be fighting nobody. He's not going to do what he just did, and then Chase is going to be vacant. The WBC is going to order the WBC to be fighting for whoever is the number one and number two. I think it's going to be difficult, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I have more confidence, believe it or not. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I have more confidence in Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua come through fruition first than Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury. What a bummer. What a bummer. Both of these guys are pulling the retirement card, and that means they putting pressure on the powers that be, on the investors, to make this fight happen, or both of these guys are going to retire. What do you think, folks? Are you optimistic or pessimistic that this fight is going to come through fruition? I'm going to say it again. I don't think it's easy. I don't think it's going to be easily made. I think they're going to go through more hurdles than Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. That's number one. I think Oleksandr Usyk is actually serious. He's 35 years old. I think he's actually serious. If he doesn't get Tyson Fury, he won't fight no longer. He does not. He might joke around. Y'all might call him a joker, but Oleksandr Usyk he does not lie like Tyson Fury. He's very serious about this, in my opinion. And look, that's a great win. He's undisputed in the cruiserweight, and then got 3 belts in arguably the pound for pound, leaving the game as the pound for pound number 1, leaving the game as one of the best of this era. I'm not gonna say it's complete, but it's enough. Tyson Fury always been contemplating retirement. He retired one time, so we can't say that he wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy that we still can't figure out. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, his mind and his mouth is all over the place. But he did leave after the Klitschko, and we couldn't understand why. I mean, he explained why, but we thought at the height of his career, why go through what he went through? But we don't know, man. I'm very pessimistic, man. And I'm sorry for the boxing fans, but I'm pessimistic that this fight is going to take place. I think Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury might just be the front runner this far.